Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Sunkenland. Surviving in Sunkenland isn't just a game, it's an art. Join me as I unveil the secrets to a powerful and strategic start in this thrilling survival game. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned player, these tips will redefine your Sunkenland experience. So get ready to conquer the challenges, thrive in the wilderness, and emerge as the ultimate survivor. Alright, so let's just get started. So first things, you're gonna spawn in, you just want to swim to this started island, the Castaway Island, and at this point you just want to open your craft menu by pressing tab button and just pimp up some objects. So the first thing that is important is of course wooden spears, a crude axe, and if you go over here you just want to pimp up a sack and a drying pins. This is kinda the more important, just to get started. So first things first, you're gonna want to chop down at least one trees, because you will gonna need a whole bunch of wood in this game. Right here in the back, you want to check this stove over here, just grab everything it is inside, and you also open this little box over here, right here, and just like before, grab everything it is inside. And also pick some strawberry that you will find on the island, so that way you do have at least some starter food to survive. And yeah, it should be more than enough strawberry on this island. At this point you can basically already craft yourself a wooden spear. We do have everything we needed. Just put this into your inventory slot. And the first things you kinda want to focus on, it is diving things. So for that you will need to kill 3 marlin finch. And normally you can find marlin finch, they are swimming around this starter island. Just kinda want to dive in, watching on your oxygen level, and just kinda wait, and you kinda need to hit them at least 3 times. Don't try to follow because they are too damn fast. They will eventually come to you. 1 to go and 2 more to go. Alright, so basically we do have 3 marlin finch. Now of course you do need to craft yourself 2 ropes, and for ropes you will need to find some cloth. Now the best way to find some cloth, it is basically to dive in and looking for this washing machine. You will always find some clothes inside and also some metal scrap. Obviously you do need 3 clothes basically to craft 1 single rope, so you just need to keep looking around to find more. And to make extra space in your backpack, you can always put some items in your inventory slot, so that way you do have some extra free slots and you can basically keep looting everything you can find. Now you can also scavenge in some cars, maybe you can find some clothes inside and some metal scrap and some components also. Just keep an eye every single time you dive in, just keep an eye on your oxygen level. Because as soon this oxygen level comes to a 0, you will lose health. Alright, and finally we do have basically more than enough clothes to make 3 rows, and this is exactly what we are gonna do right now. So we're gonna just craft 3 ropes. Alright, this is okay. Now the next things, we are gonna craft a crude axe. We can craft a crude axe, and of course we can craft diving pins. So let's just craft this straight away. Once you have crude diving pins, you just want to put in one of these 4 slots over here. It doesn't really matter. Let's also craft ourselves a better axe, and we don't need this axe anymore. Let's just put in the water. Doesn't really matter. Now, as soon as you have flying diving pins, you can basically you can swim a lot faster. And that being said, first things what we're gonna do now, we're gonna check one little house that it is quite a deep normally. It is around this main island. Just want kinda to look around. Think is this house over here? No. Maybe yes, maybe not. Yeah, it is exactly this house over here, and as you can see, you will find one safe deep inside. And normally inside this safe you will always find a blueprint for a motorboat. I did test this method already more than 5 times, and every single time I did find inside that safe, exactly that safe, a blueprint for motorboat, and that's quite important early in the game. To unlock basically the blueprint, you just need to right click on every single blueprint that you find, and look at that. We did already unlock some blueprint. Now the next things you kinda want to focus on day 1, it is to start working yourselves, let's just say a starter base or starter point. Now when it comes to the starter base, starter point, I'm kinda considering you to, I don't know, build yourself around this center location, center area. Now basically in my opinion, the best starter location, it is eventually the apartments area. You can already see from the distance. Basically why I do choose this location, it is because it does have a lot of loot that you can basically find all the way around. It is pretty much a nice spot, starting spot. Just look at that, all this for search. And we just discovered apartments area. Now what is great of this location, because it is basically pretty damn close to the starter island, to the unknown ruins, and also on this location, and over here it is the trader. So it is pretty much great location to start. So just kinda want to start placing down one simple foundation, like so. And you also want to start build yourself ladders. This, it should be more than okay, and at this point I just kinda want to place one storage. Just going into build menu. Just place one storage box, metal barrel, I kinda want to use this, why not? And basically just put everything you don't need on you inside. And basically at this point you just kinda want to loot everything you can, basically on the first day. And also you're going on this build menu, and you just kinda want to pimp up this research table, because it is obviously the more important things to pimp up and to start building on. So just kinda want to dive in and search everything you can. Grab as many material you can. And basically underwater you can also smash all this furniture that they have this little symbol for axe. Just kinda want to smash, so that way you can gathering some wood and some other stuff. Also, inside the water you will find this red axe. This is something that you needed to craft some basically. This is something that you needed to craft some medical medicine. Basically you need 3 red axe, so that way you can craft one medical medicine, whatever. And as you can see, you can also find some clothes inside furniture. Just smashing some sofas, you will always find something. And especially don't leave these items behind with this little money on. This is kinda something that you really don't want to leave behind. Okay, basically we do have everything we do need for a research table, and just like I say, you can expand your foundation. For starter, you don't really need so big foundation, you can be pretty much already more or less good with 3x3. But we are gonna place this research table. As soon as you have this, just open up your research table, and the first things you kinda want to search, to research, because if you want to craft something you need to research first. You can research crossbow bolt, a better spear, and of course a crossbow. At this point it is a repair station, a fish net, just to catch some fish. And the other things you kinda want to focus on, it is basically to upgrade your research table as soon as possible to the level 2, and of course later on to level 3, and the research table to level 4 as soon as possible. Now when it comes to the surviving to the first night, you kinda don't really want to waste your time sleeping, you kinda want to loot as many things you can. You really don't really want to waste your time sleeping. You will probably gonna lose some health, but that's not really so big deal at this point, because you should be pretty much okay to surviving through your first night, even if you're freezing and you don't really seem so great. But my suggestion it is to loot everything you can in first night. Basically, not only in first night, but every single day. As you may notice, you are losing currently health in the night, but that's not really such a big deal. You can still survive, you can use some medical hits, and also you can increase your health just by eating some food. And if you find some flares, now it is the best time to use some flares, so that way, as you may notice, at least you can see also if it is night, and you can continue looting around. It is obviously a whole bunch better with flares. Keep in mind that these flares, it does, I don't know, after some time it take away, but yeah, you should be pretty much fine just looting around everything you can in your first day. Alright, we are on day 2 and we are just getting first raid. Obviously this is not a problem because the first couple of raids are kinda easy. Even they can still hit you, but it's not really a problem because at this point we do have everything we need. We do have already a whole bunch better speed, and we do have also crossbow, and yeah, the first raid it is over and we are looking super okay. Now we did gathering a whole bunch of stuff. Basically this is kinda, just look at that, how many stuff one single day. Now obviously yeah, a lot to do, but first things first, we do need to heal ourselves. So we did survive first raid, no problem. And at this point I just kinda want to take out every single items that we did find that did have this money symbol on, because well, guess what, we are gonna visit our trader and we are gonna buy something for very important for our next step. Let's just visit our trader, it is right over there, we can swim over there, no big deal. It's not gonna really take a while. There is basically three important things that we do need to buy from our trader. And we just discovered our trading outpost. As you may notice, it is pretty damn close to our location where we are in a partner's area. This is Starter Island, the mansion that we just discovered, and unknown runes, and there is a whole bunch of great stuff around. Anyway, what we do want for our trader, it is pretty simple. You do want to buy blueprints for a reinforced structure. This is something that we are gonna need later on. You do want to buy at least one battery and ore detector. So let's just see if we can buy. Great stuff. Only 2 rings, it is great stuff already. So now something, let's try to buy some antibiotics. It is still great stuff, she needs more than that. Okay. Let's sell everything, we don't really need it, and let's see what we can get. It's super great stuff, so let's just buy a couple more antibiotics. It's not bad, not enough. Still not bad, so probably we can buy at this point. Why not? So this is the best you can do. Once you have something like this, fine, we can have a deal. Deal. Cool. Unlock the blueprints and yeah, At this point you kinda want to fill it up battery inside your ore detector. Put your detector in your inventory slot. And yeah, before we go back to the base, let's just loot this place. Alright, back in the base, make a quick space for everything. Now, I think at this point we do have everything we need to unlock our tier 2, if I am lucky. Research to tier 2. Now, as soon as you came in your tier 2 unlock, you kinda want to skip all this weapon, you don't really need it. What you want to focus on, it is small air tank. This is the first things. Armor workshop. Furnace. You will need a furnace to basically to tier 3. Air refilling station. And all the other things, they can kinda wait. So basically for you can already see for tier 3 you will need 5 iron ingot and 5 copper ingots. So that means say the furnace, it is basically the first things that you can already do straight away. And we're gonna make this furnace straight away, research at least. So just need a couple more of this, scrap, a research, furnace, because you need to research to unlock. And as soon you research, you will find furnace over here. And we just need a couple more rubber, of course. But that's not a problem. Anyway, we are gonna continue scouring this area and surrounding area to find a whole bunch of material. Alright, so we do have more the rubber at this point. I kinda want to build yourself a furnace. For starter, you just need to build yourself one, you don't really need too much. And we also find a whole bunch of other great stuff. And we do have ourselves first furnace. This is everything we needed. Now, let's just use this detector that we just buy by trader. Now, in order to use the detector, it is basically with a right click you can change what you're looking for, and you can see the number, how far away it is, everything. And we are basically looking for iron, and to just kinda want to swim. You can see that basically the number is decreased or increased. And as soon you will be close to this 0 point, you can see that once you dive in, you just kinda need to look for iron. We are pretty much damn close. I can already see over here. You just kinda want to come over here. And remember, we need 5 iron ingot for tier 3. And basically 5 copper ingot for tier 3. So this is what we are looking for. So this is how his chopper look like. Now basically we are doing this for something like 5 minutes, and we do have already 21 iron ore and 10 copper ore. And this, it should be okay for start. And basically we are gonna spend the second night just cooking some ore. So back to the base, and let's just craft some ore. So in order to cook, you can basically place inside your ore iron ore chopper. You can place only one ore at a time, and you will also need wood. Just fill it up, some wood, and this is all automatic. At this point you just kinda need to wait. And once it's fertig, put another inside. Now, we are currently on day 3, and at this point we are gonna make ourselves a motorboat that we did find already on day 1. Because we do have everything we needed. We just need 20 scrap, 10 rubber and 10 components. Like so. So this is fertig, we can put everything we don't need it away. You will need some gasoline that you can find also inside some cars. And this motorboat basically does come with a pretty big inventory, as you may notice. And the first things you kind of want to check, look, underwater location, it is basically the amusement park. Because you will gonna find a whole bunch of loot. And the amusement park, it is pretty easy to find. Basically on my left we do have a radio station, and in the front you can already see the big wheel. So it's pretty easy to find the amusement park. And you also want to bring with you at least a crossbow, because inside the water you will find one hammer shark. But with the crossbow you can also shoot underwater. Just don't dive and you can shoot like so, and you can basically kill this hammer shark with a couple of shots. Sometimes it does take something like 5 to 7 shots, but you should be okay. And alright, he's dead. And the reason why you want to check this amusement park, it is pretty damn simple. You will find a lot of these military boxes inside with some ammunition, some weapon, just like also this one. And also you will find, just look at that, these red toolboxes. And inside you will find some advanced part that you will need for tier 4. And of course some police car. Normally they have a whole bunch of ammunition. And here we do have another red box with more advanced part. And this place, it is freaking amazing. And normally inside these military boxes you will also find some great stuff. Just like look at this crazy blueprint. This is fantastic. And more military boxes. And over here we do have another secret area, let's just say like so, with another military boxes. Normally some great stuff inside, just look at that. And over here you will find also a safe, and normally this kind of safe they also have some crazy stuff. Who knows? And look at that, the best backpack that you can find in the game, blueprint. This is freaking amazing. You really want to check this area as soon as possible. And at this point you should have everything you needed to unlock yourself in your research table tier 3. Now the thing is pretty simple. As soon you will unlock the tier 3, the first things you kinda want to focus on, it is basically a gun workshop, and we can already research. And rest of this, what you currently see over here, they can wait for later on, because at this point it's not really important. But what is important, it is definitely as soon as possible unlock yourself a research table tier 4. And this is what we are gonna working for. And guess what, until day 5 we will definitely get there. And just like every single night, don't waste your time on sleeping. Be productive. And we are gonna cook some more iron, because we don't have more than enough ore. And basically you kinda want to cook all night just to make more iron, because obviously you will need it for a gun workshop. Okay, so we can make ourselves a gun workshop straight away. Now it doesn't really matter where we place it, because this is just for now, this is just to keep going, just to fill it up. And at this point, of course, we can make, still not really, we need some iron ingot, of course, for make a desert eagle. This, it is important for later on, but that being said, we are gonna cook a whole bunch of iron. That is not really a problem at this point. So we are basically on day 4, and we are basically at this point, you kinda want to visit yourself the next very very important location, underwater location. Why it is important? Just to find something that we are gonna need on day 5. So yeah, why not? Let's just visit that extra location. And basically the location that we are gonna visit, it is near that bandits outpost over there, and basically near that radio station. We are gonna visit basically the police station that is kinda important for a great, super great start. And we just find the police station. I kinda want to park a little bit further away from that. You can see police station, it's kinda in the middle between this outpost and over this island. Now, we're a bit far away, but okay. It's not a big deal, so we can go a little bit further. Now, the problem with police station is you can already see some sharks. But just like a hammer sharks, you can also kill these sharks with a crossbow. Only problem it is a bit harder to hit them, but it is of course a little bit more difficult because obviously they are a little bit more deep underwater, but you can still make it. Or you can do it in old-fashioned way with a spear, just like so. And this one is gone. Now, obviously, the reason why we did visit the police station and why it is pretty important, you will find 3 police cars that can say a whole bunch of ammunition, and obviously you will find some safe inside, and also some military boxes with obviously more super great stuff. Just look at that. Yeah, this is kinda amazing, and you definitely want to spend here an entire day because obviously you will find a whole bunch of great stuff. Just look at that shotgun, helmet. Yeah, this place, it is just like an amusement park. It is super damn amazing. So you definitely want to check this area before we are gonna moving to our next very important location in our little journey. Alright, and at this point you should have everything you needed for our next step, but look at that, we did find a scuba diving fins also. And just like a normal fins, you can grab also these fins and put in your inventory in one of these 4 slots that are available. And after that, basically you can swim a lot more faster. Just look at that, just like a freaking fish. And if you have lucky, you will also find some grenades in the police station. But if not, well, we are gonna just make some grenades, just like me. And also, of course, we are gonna make at least eagle and or maybe a shotgun. This is of course very important for our next really important step to unlock tier 4. So first things first, we are gonna focus on our little grenades, but for that we basically need some black powder. But first we do need to research black powder, and just like every single time we are gonna use this detector, switch to sulfur, and we're gonna try to find some sulfur. It should be nearby, seems like. Sulfur, it is basically this yellow rock over here. You just need to mining up. We are also gonna cook a whole bunch of iron in the night, stuff like this. Go on a research table, the black sulfur research, need more of this. Black powder, it is on research tier 2, so let's just research. Now we can also craft black powder that we do need to grenades. We can craft like so. And well, to craft yourself a grenade, you just need a couple of ropes, some scrap and some black powder, and it is pretty damn easy. But of course we are gonna craft a couple more, and of course after that we are gonna focus on some other things, just like helmet and some armor and some weapon. Alright, to craft yourself armor, you just need to go in your armor workshop And just like so, you need everything. It is on the description. We do have everything we need. So let's just grab a police vest armor and a police helmet. And we can finally replace this. Put this over here, why not? And we are basically ready. Almost ready. We can already craft ourselves a shotgun. Alright, and we do have a shotgun. This is obviously super great. We can put our shotgun over here. Alright, and at this point we should be more than ready to make some serious move over there. This is quite an important step for deal with that auto, so definitely need some grenades, and you do need at least police vest or at least a good helmet. But I think that we are pretty much a great shape, so yeah, let's just jump over there and let's just deal with that outpost, why not? We are more or less prepared for big fight. It's not gonna be really so difficult. And the reason why I'm going over there, because basically over there we are gonna fight a lot of great stuff, some end game stuff, some best weapon, some best armor, and a lot of goodies. And everything we needed to upgrade to tier 4 research table, it is right in front of us. Now, as soon as you arrive on this island, you kinda want to make sure that you are pretty much clear to that ladders. This is kinda important. So, kinda want to look around. Yeah, there is one guy behind. So you kinda want to deal with that guy really quickly. You can probably also use one grenade, why not? Now somebody is shooting at me, I don't know who. But we want to make sure that we are clear to the ladders. And we can probably make a quick run on the top. Just like I said, quick run on the top. Or we can heal ourselves really quickly. We do have a couple of grenades and we should be okay at this point. The only problem is I don't know who is shooting at me. Still need to be careful over here because obviously this is pretty damn difficult, but with some grenades you should be okay. Now, you kinda want to deal with this outpost really quickly. As soon as you are on the top, pick up one grenade. And you can hoping that you can do alright. Throw one on that side. And maybe another one on that side. Still somebody on the very top. But we are pretty much... I did saw one guy over there, so let's just throw another grenade over there. That one, it should be gone. And basically at this point, this entire outpost, it is pretty much done. Now, normally you will also find some, maybe 2 or 3 bandits on the ground. And it seems like, yeah, there should be another one, maybe somewhere around. But look at that, whole bunch of already great stuff. So let's just throw one more grenade over there and this is more or less done, yeah. Yeah, pretty sure at this point we do have maybe 2 or 1 bandits left on the ground. Because, yeah, here on the top it is pretty much already clear. So let's just deal with these bandits on the ground really quickly. So we do have one over there, so let's just shoot like so. And you know something, you need to go, amigos. Alright, and yeah, this bandit's outpost, it is clear. Now, let's just show you why we are over here. And look at that, just like I say, you can find the best weapon inside this base. Best armor. And you will find 3 red boxes with many advanced parts. And this outpost, it is officially done. Now, just like I say, you will find on this island 3 red boxes with many advanced parts inside. On the top of this advanced part, you will find on very top, you will find a safe. Inside this safe, you will find, look at that, the end game blueprint, just like I say. This is the best outpost so far. And on the top of that, did you know that you can make this base 100% raid proof base? Yes, 100% raid proof base. But I think that this is something that I will try to show you next time. But that being said, yeah, let's just jump back to the base, because we do have everything we needed to unlock our tier 4. And of course, just look at that, how many iron ore we do have all the way around. Alright, so we are back in the base, and just like I say, we do have everything we needed to unlock our tier 4. So we do need 10 electronic parts, 10 ingot, and that being said, we do have more than enough. We do have more than enough electronic parts, if I remember. And we do need 15, basically 50 metal scrap. And voila! Tier 4 unlocked. And we are basically still on day 5. And that being said, on this point on, you are more than ready for everything. But anyway, that being said, in our next video, I will show you how you can make that outpost over there, a Clifton outpost. 100% raid proof base. So, if you like what you see, smash the like button, leave some comments below, and subscribe to the channel, so that way you will never miss the new upcoming adventure. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye und bis bald.